Hi everybody, it's Diane here on a hot day for a glue book session. I've not used this book for a long time. I have this. Isn't that cool? The photo was, oh, that would be kind of nice. Those colors look really good. Okay, I'm gluing that in by myself. They now are coming out with lids for Pyrex bowls. It only took them 70 years to think of that. Okay, I also have this that I did not have time to cut out. I'm sorry. Aren't these cool? They're showing coin purses that are like souvenirs. So I thought I would cut those all out and put them maybe in that one, but maybe not. I'm not sure, but I didn't cut them out. Well, that's thrilling, Diane, I know. Okay. Oh, this was for that book too. I forgot. It's one of those kind of industrial, bricky looking rooms. It's kind of cool. I have a space in my living room between two, I think they're called piano windows. Oh, that looks fine. Let's glue that right there. They're leaded glass windows that are up on a wall. So the space between them. I always wanted to paint faux bricks, and I thought that would be cool. And like the Pyrex lid people, I think I'll do it in about 70 years. Well, I think the main thing is I have to go buy paint, you know, and I feel to make it look realistic, you can't just get brown. You know, you need a few different shades of brown, the mortar color, etc., etc. And every time I think about it, I go, it's kind of a lot of paint. And it's too big a space to use craft paint, and so I never did it. Okay, that looks good. All right, back to this. We have a couple bowls. We have a D. Well, that looks a little dorky. I don't like that. D is for dorky too, isn't it? Yeah. By the way, one of my viewers one time said the way I glue dipping in, you know, you get to a point where you can't reach, so you have to kind of squish it. And someone said that was kind of hard to do, and it is. It's kind of, well, it's stupid anyway. I forget if I mentioned, I replied to that comment, you could tip it at some point. Or you can also just pour a little bit onto, you know, like a can lid or something, a little dish, and use it that way too. It's a little sticky. Okay, bowls. We've been looking at this book for a long time now, have we not? Here we are. I'm pretty sure this wouldn't fit. Isn't that cool? They called it library. It's like marbling from old end papers and book covers and stuff. Yeah, okay. That could go on an iCat or something. Then we have this relatively plain, not too attractive bowl, but I thought the size was good. So, if it fits, we're going to use it. Well, I don't like it over there. Well, don't tell me. It's like, yeah, I need just like a couple over here, maybe a small one up there. You know, that's okay. It's not great, but let's just put that in. let's see, it's not great. I didn't cut stuff out. I didn't paint my bricks. This is the apathy video. Well, yeah, there's reasons for that. Not the least of which, it's supposed to be like 92 today. This is the June, what, 10th. 92 and storms. Some may be severe, which I'm not trying to make light of that, and I certainly hope they're wrong, but weather likes to scare people these days. Okay, this says Pink Planet, and now I don't remember what it was. It's a paint color or something? I don't know. But I thought that would be good for this space page. And I didn't cut it out because I knew it would be so tiny that by the time I wanted to use it, it would get lost. Or it would turn over and I'd think it was a snip of paper and throw it away. Okay. Well, probably part of Mars, Plink Planet, or Plink Planet. Then what are you trying to do to close caption? All the trouble they've caused me these last, whatever it is, almost 6 years, they deserve it. Okay. Isn't that great? But no, actually, I think it's neat. It fits good. Okay. All right, that might be it for this book. I know, I just pulled that out of there, didn't I? That's okay. Okay. If not, we can pick it up again. Next. We have all kinds of healthy eating because I received a healthy eating catalog. So we have all kinds of stuff. Chocolate cakes. That's kind of cool, and it is a chocolate cake, isn't it? And it is a little crooked, isn't it? I have a dog snoring near me. I don't think you'll be able to hear that, but I do. In closed caption, I'll probably put in snoring. Diane fell asleep while glue booking and she's snoring. Okay, not bad. Well, let's see. Big. Kinda big. Big. Okay. Those are pretty full. Done. More than any ice cream. Well, I take it back. There's an ice cream thing here. I think I'm saving it for the fourth America, USA pages. I almost said 4th of July. But if that doesn't work, we can come back here. I don't think those are going to fit. Rabbits. How about that? And the ironic part of that, or odd part, it was some article about traveling and it was the tortoise and the hare. And so they have a tortoise too. So I could use both. Isn't that funny? Okay. And what about this one? Well, if I don't cut it out, that's really the only space for it. If I want to cut it out, that might be smarter. All right, I better put the glasses on. Yeah, I think I've reached the second plateau, as Ralph Cramden once said. Unless I'm just cutting something sort of straight, I almost have to put these on all the time now. It's so depressing. Well, I understand the U.S. has been setting heat records around anyway, so I'm not the only one that's hot right now, right? Well, I have my ear on, but you know what I mean. And that's awfully early for June 9th. Does that make sense? That's good. You know what I meant. 10th. Oh, Diane. I should do a little explanation that it's early in the morning. She's not awake yet. That's why she was snoring. Okay. Well, that's good. All right, a swan. Oh, I have sandwich too. Oh, here's ice cream too. You don't see it. Scrapbook paper. Yeah, I don't have this one. I normally use it for this floral side, and I, to be honest, didn't even remember or know there were swans on there until I happened to see it. Oh, okay. That's all right. It's crowding. Oh, that's nice. Let's do that. The swans were kind of big there in scrapbooking papers for a while. I think that's waned a little. Yeah, there for a while, the scrapbook companies, they just wouldn't get off certain icons, whatever you want to call it. You know, chandeliers, bicycles, the Eiffel Tower. It's like, okay, we get it. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, I have one little sandwich. And remember, the last time I said, all we need is one little sandwich over here, except I don't remember where I said. Some sort of egg McMuffin thing. Anybody else remember where I said it should go? Was it here? That is sort of a glaring negative, awkward space. Well, I'm putting it there, and it almost looks like, though, now we need something there. So, this may not be done. That's pretty good. Okay, and then I had the word sandwich. Very little. That should certainly go somewhere. Do we want to put it by the other words or fill a gap? Well, I think the only place it can go by the other words is there. I don't really care for that. What about that? Okay. Kind of a fun page. Kind of picnic looking. Okay. This was apple pie. It has nothing to do with chocolate, believe it or not. And as un-American as it sounds, I don't like apple pie. I love raw apples. I'll eat applesauce. Any other kind of baked apples, no thank you. Those are cookie sandwiches with ice cream in the middle, you know. Which, if you like those and you never made them from scratch, make them from scratch. Use homemade chocolate chip cookies with vanilla ice cream in the middle. It is so good. Diane told me to eat cookies and ice cream. Yeah, she did, didn't she? All right, I'll do that. I will say, they have chips around the edge in the ice cream. I've never done that. That's a little extreme. Because actually, it's very filling. You get, well, depending on the size of your cookies, it's 2 cookies and ice cream. I mean, to me, that's kind of a lot. But it's really good. And I need a new glue paper. Yeah, actually, how can they sell that by catalog? They pack stuff in dry ice or something, I guess. I hope no one's delivering that today. It's gonna melt. Well, this wouldn't go on this other page, would it, with cake stuff? No. Okay, just asking. Well, we had some kind of, I don't know what, coffee cake looking thing. No. Those look like eclairs. I don't remember now. They were. And then cream puffs with ice cream. Well, here's pie. Still haven't had any chocolate covered graham crackers in a while. What's the matter with you? Oh. You know what? This stuff's not gonna fit. Isn't that cool? Oh, nuts. I just cut this out. I couldn't remember if there was any space for a border. There's not space for anything, Diane. And we had this too. Isn't that interesting? Well, these should fit. Okay, I guess I have to stop cutting out Americana stuff. Oh, that can go there. Okay, and then USA is little. Come here. All right, fits right there. Well, what am I going to do with that other stuff? Yeah, I don't know. Do we want to start another page? I don't know. All right, this was magazine also. Well, I could cut around that. Do you want to? No, I'll put my glasses back on. Do you have to? I think so. Glue stuck to me. How unusual. It's come to my attention. I haven't made an iCAD for quite a while. I should get on that too. Although I'm not behind yet. Okay, is this going to work better? Yes. Well, let's just put it there. Good. This one, I kind of don't want to cut this one out because it matches this color nicely. Oh, I forgot about that. You can see how crooked the top is too. Well, let's just do that. Oops. I wonder how many times in my gluing career I've knocked over my glue stick. Okay, very good. Now we still have all this desserty stuff. Oh, that's right. Remember, I was in a quandary about what to do with those, and obviously I didn't do anything with them, did I? Well, I had asked if you guys were getting sick of these pages, if I started another one where you're all gonna roll your eyes, and actually I didn't really get comments back on that, so one person said they like the brownies. I think that's all anybody said, so okay, it's a landslide. Oops, wrong one. Where'd I have it here? Okay, good. No, too much. Nope. No. That's it. Lost my ice cream cone, didn't I? Did I leave? Oh, here it is. It was turned over. The nerve. Well, I like that, but I don't really want to cut the candle off. That's not going to work either. No. You're so biggy. I know. But that's why my pages turn out so great. Remember what you were saying about rolling our eyes? All right, this should look good. And I have to scoot in a couple minutes here, so. Well, yeah, we're up to start a new thing, which I would have to with these anyway. I don't remember what that was. Looks lemony, doesn't it? That looks a little decadent. It's not bad. Put these over here maybe. Or in the middle and start another. Now what are you going to do? This needs, like that sandwich thing, it needs people on top of it or something, doesn't it? Stop sticking to me. Alright, I'll start a new thing. Somehow, some way. These aren't too bad over here either. Yeah, I don't know about that USA stuff. I mean, I guess I would find more stuff, right? But then again, I already have 2 pages of that. I could just use these on iCads or something like that. All right, which page did I say I could come back? Anybody remember? Oh, this would be kind of cute. All right, let's put that here for birthdays. Except where? Maybe there? Okay, I gotta run. I'll glue this stuff in. Yeah, I may not start another patriotic thing. Dang, that's not very patriotic. Well, I've got a bunch already. Okay, folks. Thanks for watching. Hope you're not too hot. Have a good day. Okay, we have a postscript today. I cut out all those coin purses and put them in the collections book because it is a collection, right? And I didn't know what to do with the background. I stood here for a couple minutes staring at it. Sometimes that helps. Oh, maps. Duh. So those are old maps back there. And then I just drew a dotted line, you know, like people might have on a map. Okay, if you want to do that, because I know you have the same stuff, gessoing down a little bit is probably a good idea. I didn't do that. Okay, and it's storming here. Goodbye.